Okay. Started in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go inside and move the crowd right here on the radio show. Let's go.
Yeah.
Get closer to your speakers. It's time for the radio show. Move the crowd.
And we inside to move the crowd right about now. Pop-up style, making it happen for you here on the radio show tonight. If you join us on all the social media platforms, make sure you get in and talk to us right now. We would love to hear from you. But we got a guest. There is a play starting on December the 26th at the Roby Theater. The Roby Theater Company presents Kwanzaa, a celebration of unity, to open the first day of Kwanzaa, which is December the 26th. And here to talk about that is running through January the 1st as well. And here to talk about that is Ben Guillory. Ben, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, Dundee. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. So, first of all, let's talk about. I noticed the play is at the Roby Theater. That theater itself has a pretty rich history. Can you tell us a little bit about that theater?
The theater company itself is 28 years old. We founded it, Danny Glover and myself, in 1994, and we've been here at the Los Angeles Theater Center for almost 18 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 5 theaters in this complex, and we use Theater 4. This is where we put on all of our productions. And of course, as you know, and the rest of the theater community and audience knows, that for the past 2 years, virtually has been on hold. The live theater has pretty much been on hold because of Kwanzaa, because of COVID. And so that's been difficult, very difficult. We have existed mostly streaming events, streaming readings, town hall meetings about COVID, meetings with various theater artists that have had some modicum of success to talk about how they navigated through all of it and built their careers, chiseled out their careers. The play itself is a commissioned piece because, Dundee, I wanted to celebrate the holidays in a less traditional fashion than yet another version of A Christmas Carol, right?
Right.
By Charles Dickens. And I wanted to have a more Afrocentric hue, put it that way, to the celebration. And Kwanzaa was, of course, the natural, organic, perfect fit. So what we did was we asked various playwrights to submit a 5-minute scene that would be a prelude to a play that would be about Kwanzaa. And out of those plays, this scene jumped out. And so we commissioned Barbara Bullen and Marie Lamel to write this play. And over this past year, Marie and Barbara have written the play. I've served as a dramaturg for it, and we chiseled it out. And so we've recorded it. There's 12 actors involved in the play, and we Zoom recorded it. And we've gotten pretty good navigating the Zoom production values because we've done a lot of it, frankly, because it's been the only platform in town, basically. And so we've done that. And the result of all of that is going to be on the 26th through to January 1. We wanted to mount the play, Dundee. We wanted to mount the play back in September, but there was a surge, a spike in the COVID, and we couldn't. We couldn't mount the play, actually produce the play live. And so we opted to do this streaming recording of it in Zoom. Next year,
that's interesting.
We will mount the play.
Now, and you brought up Marie Lamel earlier. Now, one thing that I've known Marie for many years is being a publicist. So how did you come across her play, and what made you decide to use that play that she came up with to go and proceed with?
Well, as I mentioned, that we were looking for something else, another way to celebrate the holiday, Afrocentrically. And so we put out a word to the playwrights, generally speaking. By that I mean nationally, and there were scenes submitted. Hers, and Barbara's
Okay.
were the ones that jumped out at us. And this is the first play they've written. They're both experienced writers, screenwriters, and of course, you know, Marie's resume is she's a journalist, she's a screenwriter, she's represents artists, and Barbara has written, I think, 48 children's books and several screenplays, but they had never written a play, not an actual stage play. And so when they submitted this, we talked, and as I said, I served as a dramaturg. It was a step agreement that they would submit various drafts of the play. We'd talk about it. I'd give notes, and they would go back and rewrite. And after 4 sessions of that, we landed on what you will hear and see on the 26th of December.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, this is a play about Kwanzaa. Now, the one thing I have a little knowledge of Kwanzaa because the founder of Kwanzaa, Dr. Karenga, I actually took a few of his classes at Long Beach State. Shout out to Long Beach State. Shout out to Dr. Karenga. And so I had entered the Black Studies. So he was definitely the one to learn about the 7 principles of Kwanzaa and everything else. So can you share the 7 principles of Kwanzaa for our audience that may be listening right now, if you happen to know those?
Yeah, Dr. Karenga, by the way, Dr. Karenga is he is probably going to be a guest of ours. He hasn't confirmed yet because you can imagine around this time of year, he has several events that he's going to have to do with Kwanzaa.
Right.
So, but Umoja is the first principle, and that is of unity. Kujichagulia is the next, and that represents Ujaima is the next. Ujama is the next. Nia, Koumba, Imani, and these are all Swahili words that mean different elements of the Kwanzaa.
Right.
So what the setup is in the play, it's actually, it works because without being a spoiler, an American teacher is actually stranded in Ghana because of the COVID.
Okay.
He has a class that he needs to teach in the United States. So he has to do that virtually on Zoom.
Wow.
Because he cannot travel because of COVID.
Because of COVID.
And so we recorded it all on Zoom because the play actually takes place, 90% of it, in a Zoom setting. So that worked really very well.
Was that difficult to do? Because I know that the timing of the actors might be off and all that. Was that more difficult to do it strictly through Zoom and no physical contact, or
because of no physical contact, I think it loses a certain quality because live theater is live theater. Right. Period. I mean, if you're sitting in the room with actors who are going through an experience alive, there is nothing in the world like it. Here, we lose some of that, but because the play takes place in a Zoom setting, we retrieve a lot of those qualities. And the rehearsal process, to answer your question, is it difficult? The rehearsal process itself is just really time consuming. And that's just part of the work, Dundee. It's just part of the work. There are no shortcuts to this kind of work. Right. Shortcuts will not work. And so we worked probably a good little more than 2 weeks, 2 to 3 hours a day on this before we actually recorded it. And it's still being edited as we speak. So that to get all the fat out of it and to make it theatrical.
Right.
To give it a sense of theater as opposed to a documentary.
Very good, very good. Now, as far as the cast goes for the play, and by the way, if you just join us, we're in a conversation with Ben Guillory. The Roby Theater Company presents Kwanzaa, a celebration of unity. The play is a play that opens up in Los Angeles the first day of Kwanzaa, which is December the 26th, and it runs through January the 1st. So we're to let you know about ticket information, how you can get tickets to be a part of that. And if you want to go ahead and check that play out, we'll let you know momentarily how you can get tickets as well. So Ben, is there any, as far as the cast goes for the play, who are some of the people that are part of the cast of the play?
Let me get something.
Okay, well, man, we're going to grab something right now. Again, if you want to get in and talk to us, we're open right now at Keyword DA Radio Show on all social media platforms. Please feel free to go ahead and get in. Again, push that convo button. We would love to talk to you. While we're here, just for the few moments here, we got Ben here. So he went to get a picture of the cast so we can see who are the cast members of the play and who you'll be seeing once you go check it out.
Well, you can just barely see this workboard of the cast, but I'll say their names.
Okay.
Tez Anza, J.C. Kadena, Jess Heron, Nate Lavelle, Chris, Matt Jennings, and there's Amara Phelps, Christina Childress, Crystal, is Crystal's last name. She's the stage manager as well.
Okay, very good.
And Mona Muhammad, you see pictures there of Marie and Barbara here. I don't know if you can really see them.
Yeah, I see Marie. I don't see Barbara too well.
Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
Oh, okay, there's Barbara at the top there.
There's Barbara.
Okay.
And we've got William Warren, an Asian brother. His name is Kishai. He's an Asian brother. These make up the students, which is a multicultural, very diverse student body in the play. And so that's pretty much the cast there.
Okay.
And of course, there's the Dr. Kwaranga.
Of course.
Dr. Kwaranga himself is one of the cast members, one of the characters in the play.
Oh, yes. Is he playing himself?
A couple of scenes where Dr. Agu talks to him. Garrett Davis, Dr. Agu talks to him.
That's interesting.
And he advises Dr. Agu on what to teach. And, because of history, we all know that history has been very selective. There's been a lot of revisionist history, especially about us. Over the past hundreds of years, centuries, the story of what we've gone through as people in this country.
Ben, can you move over to your right a little? You're a little out of frame now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very good.
We're good now?
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
All right. There's been so much misinformation, omission about what we've gone through as a people in this country. And it's been distorted. I remember when I was in elementary school, when they talked about the Civil War, they talked about economics. And what was economics based on? Based on free labor. What was the free labor? It was slavery. But nobody ever mentioned that word. When I was a kid in school, which was quite a while ago, by the way. and in some places, not that much has changed. So Dr. Kwaranga advises Dr. Agu to teach his young people the real history, a more authentic and true history, especially about us and our experiences in this country. And that's a big part of the play, as well as the Kwanzaa principles and how to apply perhaps those principles to our way of life to make it a better way of life. And those principles are steeped in African tradition, African culture.
Right.
And they're not exclusive to African culture or African tradition, but they're couched in that parenthesis, so to speak. And so Dr. Karanga, the featured character in it, Professor Agu, who is the teacher, consults with Dr. Karanga, and Karanga, he speaks to that.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds like a play that we all need to see. Now everybody, let's tell everybody out there where they can get tickets and where they can see the play.
If you go to the Roby YouTube or to the Roby website, www.robytheatercompany.org, and Roby is spelled Robey, the Roby Theater Company.org, that website. You can register, and it's a free event. It doesn't cost anything. Of course, because we're truly a nonprofit theater company in the truest sense, one can make a donation no matter how small or how large. They're all welcome, obviously. And yeah, that's it. Go to our website, and there has been a bevy of email blasts that have gone out there. Our Facebook and YouTube are the places to get to register for it.
Okay.
It'll be 7 days from the 26th, that Monday after Christmas, through to January 1, which are the 7 traditional celebratory days of Kwanzaa itself.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds good, Ben. Well, I want to thank you for joining us here on the radio show tonight. And again, you heard Ben talk about the play. Again, the Roby Theater Company presents Kwanzaa, a celebration of unity, to open on the first day of Kwanzaa, which is December the 26th through January the 1st. So make sure you go to that website he mentioned and get your tickets for that show and that play. So it's going to be a good look, and make sure you take a part of it. Ben, thank you for joining us tonight. Happy holidays to you. Happy Kwanzaa to you. And next time down the road, you got another project coming out, please feel free to stop by. We'll talk about that again.
All right, Dundee, and thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. Take care. Have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you. That's Ben right there, Ben Guillory right there, joining us from the Roby Theater Company. Again, make sure you go ahead and support that play. It is a good look, a good situation, a good history lesson for those who don't know about Kwanzaa. All right? Now, I do know a little bit about it. Again, like I mentioned in the interview, I did have a class with Dr. Karanga. So make sure you go ahead and take advantage of that. All right? So Ben is now gone, so that means we got some music reviews. Anybody want to send us a song, or if you sent us a song, this is the time to get that song played right here, right now. We got a few music reviews. We're going to do it for a few more moments, then we're going to be up and out of here. All right? So thanks again to Ben Guillory for joining us here on the radio show, pop-up interview tonight, and we're going to do our thing, all right? Again, Merry Christmas to you, everybody out there. And it's gonna be a good look, y'all. I promise. So let's go ahead. We're gonna review a few songs right now for just a few moments here. Depending on the response, if I get a lot of records, we'll do some. If not, I'm up out of here. All right. 15-minute time limit is what I'm gonna give you for that for tonight. And other than that, we will try it another day. All right. And also too, if you're a fan of the radio show, don't forget that we are physically won't be on, but we will have an interview. More likely, this interview will air that night. So be on the lookout for this interview. Plus, we're going to have the interview which we did. A couple of other tape interviews we did with a few other folks as well, including Steve Russell. We're going to probably Lenny Williams will air that night. This will air that night, and it's going to be a good look for you. All right. So it's going to be next Monday night, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. Eastern. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and review a song right now. This came in today. This came in last night. Hold on, let me check and see if anything came in right now before I go ahead and even start. See if something snuck by me. Again, if you're checking us on IG, the email is on the screen where you can send music. Also, the email, if you're in Clubhouse, the email is in the bio. All right. So let me go ahead and pull up a song which came last night. This one right here. Crucify. Crucify is a record called How It's Going Down. Crucify, How It's Going Down. Let's check it out. The radio show, heading out of session style. Crucify.
Tired of playing games with you, how's it going down? If it's stuck as Tupac, baby girl, I get around. But is you with me or what? I'm just trying to give you the thug. Time to make your mind up for this love. Now I've been peeping, you've been fucking with lames for a while. Stop with a nigga who can't seem to change like a child. I know, cause your body language told me so. Your head turns and eyes roll when you're ready to go. I know exactly how you feel now. Like a price that's hard on the shelf in the clearance aisle. Damn, probably thinking I'm lying, hoping you know that I'm here for you. Don't get confused, baby, no I don't love, I just care for you. When you riding me, I'm loving the sex when we high. Got her caressing, no second guessing, she stepping inside. Got her undressing, we live, Lexus is testing. I'm teaching lessons, no messing, no stressing. I just get next on your slide. You say you love me, but only cause you hogging to me. So much you done got these other women out here mobbing the streets, acting like you need a hug, baby. When really you ain't been getting the proper love lately. That shit is crazy. Tired of playing games with you, how's it going down? Stuck as Tupac, baby girl, I get around. But is you with me or what? I'm just trying to give you the thug. Time to make your mind up for this love. I'm tired of playing games with you, how's it going down? Stuck as Tupac, baby girl, I get around. But is you with me or what? I'm just trying to give you the thug. Time to make your mind up for this love. Your last man, well I guess he proved he can leave quick. Picked you up, gave you back to me like a flea flicker. Don't get mad at me, nigga, cause your hoe got lost. Like you was out here fly fishing and your hoe got caught. And I ain't throwing back. Out here on the boat, but I ain't rowing back. Haters gotta look through the scope, cause we ain't on the map. I'm just trying to get high and fly in the sky. Let me be the space in between, like part of your thighs. Cause I can feel your body fiending from a mile away. All you gotta say is it's the season to be down the case. You don't need a reason to be leaving with me, girl, you're safe. In time for this evening, before I leave, I'm trying to see your face. This can't be all real, notice how we all feel. Plus I'm teaching Tom how to get to the cat, cause he ain't gonna feel. Explaining to this fool again what you've been through. He use it against you, is it you that he tired into? Tired of playing games with you, how's it going down? It's like it's Tupac, baby girl, I get around. But is you with me or what? I'm just trying to give you the thug. Time to make your mind up for this love. Tired of playing games with you, how's it going down? It's like it's Tupac, baby girl, I get around. But is you with me or what? I'm just trying to give you the thug. Time to make your mind up for this love. I understand that you wanna be wifed up. The way I make you pipe down when you get piped up. I know it's got your nigga mad, wishing he see me cause of the way I be rubbing that booty like you a genie. He don't be telling you that you fine, baby, like why? He just wanna spend up your money and keep wasting your time. The way I be working your middle, got you sitting on the moon with my dick on your shoulder, stroking it like it's a fiddle. I'm so nasty, but she couldn't tell by looks that I'm so smooth. I could talk a whole class out books. Till the mama loving the wordplay, giving me the hump on a Thursday, stroking that little cat in the worst way. You need a man to make you smile on your worst day, jogging your body till you thirsty. Sip from a tall glass, she love it when I slip in her tall ass. I couldn't let her slip her at all pass. Tired of playing games with you, how's it going down? It's like it's Tupac, baby girl, I get around. But is you with me or what? I'm just trying to give you the thug. Time to make your mind up for this love. Tired of playing games with you, how's it going down? It's like it's Tupac, baby girl, I get around. But is you with me or what? I'm just trying to give you the thug. Time to make your mind up for this love. Tired of playing games with you, how's it going down?
That's our Crucify. Crucify song's called How's It Going Down? Crucify, How It's Going Down right there. Inside our music reviews, making it happen for you. Music review tonight. Pop-up style with Ben Hillary. Shout out to Ben for joining us. Thanks him once again for joining us. Again, Kwanzaa play is going down here in Los Angeles. Make sure you go ahead and support that. But we're inside of music reviews right now. Shout out to Safarin Music. I believe, I hope I pronounced that right. Safarin Music. Shout out to him for checking in. Try to go live with him, but I see he's at work. It's all good, man. Don't trip. Don't want you to get fired. Want you to keep your job, man. Got to keep your job. All right, we're going to go ahead and play another song. This is another artist by the name of Zyrak. Song is called The Pastor. Zyrak, song is called The Pastor. All right, let's check it out.
Like, they might need you.
1 second here.
Z-Y-R-A.
1 sec here. Hold on. You know what? Up here. Hold on. We gotta rewind. We gotta rewind that. Hello.
Hi. Is this Deontay?
This is him.
Hi. This is Marilyn Martinez. I'm the listing agent for the house on 64th Street. I just wanted to let you know. I got your offer. Unfortunately, I cannot represent you on this purchase because your offer does not require the requirements of the probate overbid process.
Oh,
the house has been appraised already at 430.
Okay.
So the overbid starts at 431.
Oh,
and it has to be all contingencies removed. And this is not a true cash offer. It has to be complete cash. We don't do any. The court doesn't do any hard money loans or private loans.
Got you.
When you go, what would happen is you would go to the court and on that day and overbid, and you would have to have a check for 10% of whatever you're offering, and you have to have proof of funds. And right now, none of this would up. I just want to be upfront with you. It wouldn't work. Right now, we have 3 offers, and they're way over this.
Right. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it would be very unethical for me to present this offer.
Right.
So I just want to be upfront with you. But I did write you the email in the event that you still are interested and you want to see the house and you want someone else to represent you.
Okay. Do you have anything else right now? Any other houses?
I do, but I don't like to. I don't want to represent, and I don't represent buyers on anything any probate sales. I don't represent the buyers anymore. This will be my last one. I have 3 people I have to represent that are, writing up an offer, and I don't really like to. But right now, I don't have anything in the area under this price. Oh,
everything's much higher than this price here.
Yeah. And they're in Orange County. So I don't. You're a flipper, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that, unfortunately, right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, sounds good. Okay, if you happen to come across anything, please keep me in mind. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and, again, you can always still go to the court, and if you decide you want to overbid any of the offers, you're welcome to.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
All right, thank you.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. So let's see here. We're back. All right. Sorry about that. I had a call to answer that. That was a very important call. And don't worry, you'll be able to hear it now. I'm going to go ahead and rewind this here so we can hear this. Let me rewind this back here. I'm not going to start over. So you can hear this song. This is Zayak. The song's called The Pastor. Zayak the Pastor. Music reviews, man. Let's make it happen. The radio show.
Z-Y-R-A. Cold night. I mean, there's a cold fight, but I'll be fine. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. Ooh, like ooh. Be quiet, just let me teach ya. I stick the real up on these beats, I'm no rap preacher. I know my words, so now it's costing for a feature. Had to cut off some of my friends, they was leechers. Man, how you ballin' and your homie on the bleachers? Damn, they gotta stop it. They only come around cause I'm a trending topic. I made a move, ain't tell them nothing, but watch this. They copycat my flow, but they gon' drop this. They like the throne while I sit, guess I'm a mosh pit. More than a rapper, I'm a singer, analyze it. Say I got bars on top of bars on top of bars, but I could promise you I ain't trying to catch no sale. Gotta watch the balls, you hang around, that mess around and tell. Locked up without no bail, lie about being in that field, tell them buck. I'm a chief, and I'm bound to keep it real, look. If Jay Mahomes, then I'ma be the title, hell no. No, so many done died up in that field. Know a few that caught a kill, know a few that kept it real. Know some that copped out and they told, know some going out the road. So these streets get cold, that take your soul, that take your soul. Better go and get real cold, great as all time to go. When they push shots to your goal. Let me teach ya. I speak the real up on these beats, I'm no rap preacher. I know my words, so now it's costing for a feature. Had to cut off some of my friends, they was leechers. Man, how you ballin' and your homie on the bleachers? Damn, they gotta stop it. They only come around cause I'm a trending topic. I made a move, ain't tell them nothing, but watch this. They copycat my flow, but they gon' jock this. No, I got options. I get on the beat and I just go, no, I ain't stopping. Exact words I told Black. No, they take you, gon' get back. No, they out to get you. I promise if they get you, then we gon' take a few. That's how it go. Gotta play your role. Like I always say, go and grab you a coat. These streets get cold. Try to fuck and get high, cause the thoughts be on their mind. Can't you see I'm on my grind? And we ain't waste no time, my time to shine. Shooting star, I'm a shooting star. Teacher, I speak the real up on these beats, I'm no rap preacher. I know my work, so now it's costing for a feature. Had to cut off some of my friends, they was leechers. Man, how you ballin' and your homie on the bleachers? Damn, they gotta stop it. They only come around cause I'm a trending topic. I made a move, ain't tell them nothing, but watch this. They copycat my flow, but they gon' drop. They gon' drop this. No, so they gon' drop this.
All right, that was right there. Zyrac song's called The Pastor. Zyrac song's called The Pastor. See if anybody got anything they want to say about this record right here, real quick. Right here on the pop-up interview, heading out of session style here on the radio show. Core DJ LA, what's up, man? Core DJ LA, what's up? Core DJ LA, can you hear me? Okay, you must be busy right now. Well, we're just doing some music reviews, wrapping up. Again, we just had interviewed Ben Guillory earlier, so we're just doing a couple of music reviews. So if anybody got any comments, let me read any other comments going down on any other platform before we wrap this puppy up for the night here. Okay, so far folks said on, okay, seem to like it on Facebook. All right, a couple of folks like that record. Okay, they want to keep that. That sounds good. It's very promising. Very promising right there. All right. Wrapping it up for the night. Let's go ahead and play one more record before we get up out of here for the evening. That would be, let me see if your record came. Sarah Finn, did you send something to me? Let me see. Aha, here we go. Let me check you out. Kick Rock single. Let's check this Kick Rock single out by you. There's your link at. This is all live right here. Normally I kind of do this stuff in advance, but we're doing it live. So let me see if I can pull it up real quick here. Pull your link up. This might be it right here.
the matrix, convincing them it don't make sense. You love it or you hate it. I don't vibe with all the fakes. Kept my tribe and kept it sacred. Stayed alive and got the payday. Could've been yelling mayday. Dropping knowledge as we relay to the DJ for the playmate. Do superficial like Stevie just to be justified on TV. If I give her up what they say, they probably try to teach me. Yet they standards never reach me. Still standing with them beneath me. Get a sample of my EP. Man, you rambling on a BB. I'm ramble on a BPM. Make him hit repeat like it's EDM. Go and kick rocks, you can't see these gems. I go big like 2 blocks on 2 coasts like Tupac. Show me love or kick rocks. Yeah, show me love or kick rocks. This hip hop, this hip hop. Yeah, I go big like 2 blocks on 2 coasts like Tupac. Speaker box, this hip hop. Show me love or kick rocks. Show me love or kick rocks. Yeah.
Seraphine right there. Seraphine song's called Kick Rocks. Seraphine song's called Kick Rocks. Seraphine, hope you heard that right there, man. Hope you heard that. DM me, let me know if you heard that, man. Definitely leave a comment right there. Let me know that you heard your record being played just now. All right, so that's a good record. I like that. I like that, Seraphine. Very good record. I appreciate that. Real hip hop right there for sure. Again, anybody else got a record info? We get up out of here. We're about to get up out of here for the evening. I want to thank you all for joining us during the interview with Ben. And it was a good look. And again, we got the radio show coming up next Monday night, but I might get on here prior to that at some point later on this week and do some more music reviews because I've been a lot of songs. So I want to get some of these songs right out there for you. Let me see here. Let's do this one right here. This is S Puzzle. Last one for the evening. S Puzzle. Song is called New Wave. S Puzzle. Song is called New Wave. Last song for the evening, y'all. Let's check it out.
That new wave, I be on that new wave. That new wave, I be on that new wave. New energy, sip Hennessy. Y'all remember me? Now I'm finna be on that new wave. I be on that new wave. That new wave, I be on it all day and all night. Cause I like to do shit my way. And I say, better late than never. Let's work and make this cheddar. Cause they say business before some pleasure. Yeah, I wanna be great forever and be a part of history. There's no way I could be stopped with a dope team that be assisting me. If you was missing me, well I'm back with new energy intact. Sip Hennessy and get slack. I can say nigga cause I'm black. With melanin, whack MCs I'm better than. I'm up on the mic yet again. Plus I'm doper than I ever been. But you can say that I'm not. But I been had the shit locked. Just waiting for my shot. Take shit over, make shit pop. Like a pin in a balloon. A butterfly out the cocoon. A child coming out the womb. Hold a vibe and make a tune. I'm just spitting by my life. Read the book and turn the page. And I ain't talking about the ocean when I'm trying to catch a wave. That new wave, I be on that new wave. That new wave, I be on that new wave. New energy, sip Hennessy. Y'all remember me? Now I'm finna be on that new wave. I be on that new wave. That new wave, I be on that new wave. That new wave, I be on that new wave. On that new wave, I be on that new wave.
That's an S Puzzle, silent, New Wave. S Puzzle, New Wave. S Puzzle, New Wave. Okay, that's what's up. I was sitting there watching the video. That's why I'm looking back. If you guys are looking at me on IG and other platforms, you can physically see me I'm looking back as I'm looking at the video of it. You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting video. It's all good. Well, you know, we're about to get up out of here. I want to thank you all for checking us out tonight. Again, it was a good look tonight. Again, thanks to Ben Guillory for stopping through, being a part here. The radio show pop-up interview. This is the last pop-up interview for the year. We'll be off next week. So, again, looking forward to being back in 2022. January 4th when we start the radio show once again. And don't forget, next week we will have a radio show, but we just won't be live with it. All right? But check it out anyway. Bunch of interviews we're going to have on, as well as some of you callers. I'm going to feature some of you all as well. Very little music, more talk next week. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Thanks again for joining us. And you all take care. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.